From a goalkeeper with multiple arms to a World Cup winning block. First off, an insane double save from one of the most underrated goalkeepers of all time. In what could have been the craziest own goal ever seen, a defender left his goalkeeper with very few choices. But Gregory Kopp refused to let it happen, transforming into a flying Frenchman to pull off an incredible save. Speaking of goalkeepers who seem to defy gravity, the next one wanted to become the next Superman. The Sevilla players thought they had scored a brilliant goal against Barcelona, but Ter Stegen suspended himself in midair to make a stunning save. It's hard to believe that humans can fly, but the next goalkeeper surely watched that and thought, I can do better. James Maddison had just played a perfect free kick and was already celebrating until Aaron Ramsdale ruined everything with an unbelievable stop. Even legendary goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel called it the best save he had seen in years. That was an incredible long-range save, but the next one happened from point-blank range. Erling Haaland, one of the deadliest strikers in the box, got the shock of his life in a match against Manchester United. A cross found him just 2 meters away from an open net, but Andre Onana stunned the world with a miraculous save. For a goalkeeper who has conceded 83 goals this season, that was the save of a lifetime. But even Onana would give anything to be as good as the next goalkeeper. During the 1996-97 Premier League season, Newcastle and Manchester United battled for the title with only 4 points separating them. When the two teams faced off, Peter Schmeichel had one mission: to keep the ball out of his net. Newcastle attacked relentlessly, but Schmeichel matched every shot with incredible saves. When the pressure was at its highest, Newcastle players realized the game was over after Schmeichel pulled off an extraordinary stop. Manchester United later won the match and the league. It was a legendary performance, but that save only ranks at number 16. Coming up in the top 3 is a goalkeeper who made 3 saves in just 3 seconds. But before that, let's look at one of the best saves in Champions League history. If you've played football at any level, you know how difficult it is for goalkeepers to stop a ball headed toward the ground. But for Peter Schmeichel, no save is impossible. In a Champions League match, he changed direction mid-air to produce one of the greatest saves ever seen in the tournament. It seems that having the name Peter is a requirement for being a legendary goalkeeper. In 2004, Chelsea signed Peter Cech for a record fee, and in a European Championship match between the Netherlands and the Czech Republic, he showed why. A powerful shot seemed destined for the net, but Cech extended his fingertips just enough to deflect it away. That save was decisive, helping the Czech Republic win the game. Even an acrobatic save like that is nothing compared to what came next. A save made by someone who wasn't even a goalkeeper. In a high-stakes match between Liverpool and Manchester City, Mohamed Salah had a clear chance to score. Just as the ball was about to cross the line, Kyle Walker came out of nowhere and made a game-saving clearance. For someone who isn't a goalkeeper, that was insane. But even that doesn't compare to a save so incredible that FIFA itself took notice. In video games like FIFA or EA Sports FC, finesse shots from the edge of the box are nearly unstoppable. But in real life, Barcelona's Ter Stegen didn't care about the rules. Isco took a perfectly placed shot, only for Ter Stegen to ruin everything with a mind-blowing save. Even Isco couldn't believe it. With reflexes like that, no wonder they call him Spider-Man. But even those superhuman reactions are nothing compared to the save that won the 2010 World Cup. The 2010 World Cup final was tense. The game was tied at 0-0 when, in the 61st minute, Iker Casillas faced a one-on-one against an in-form Arjen Robben. The entire world watched in shock as Casillas stretched out a leg at the last second to deny Robben a certain goal. That save proved to be crucial, as Spain went on to win 1-0 in the final minutes. Speaking of World Cup winning saves, another goalkeeper denied a football legend his fairy tale ending. The 2006 World Cup final is remembered for many things: Italy's solid defense, France's attacking talent, and of course Zidane's infamous headbutt. But something else happened that could have changed the entire match. In the 103rd minute of extra time, Zidane had a free header inside the box, a perfect opportunity to score. But Gianluigi Buffon had other plans and pulled off a jaw-dropping save. That stop ensured the match stayed tied, leading to Italy's victory on penalties. If Zidane had scored, who knows? Maybe the headbutt never would have happened. Coming up in the top three is a goalkeeper who invented a new way to kick a football. But before that, let's look at one of the greatest saves in La Liga history. Iker Casillas is widely considered one of the best goalkeepers of all time. Before his World Cup winning save, he did something incredible in 2009 during a match between Sevilla and Real Madrid. A Sevilla player took what looked like a certain goal-scoring shot, but Casillas leaped like a salmon and made an unbelievable save. Unlike Casillas, the next goalkeeper went from villain to hero with a gravity-defying save. After conceding a humiliating free-kick goal in the 2002 World Cup, David Seaman faced heavy criticism, with many suggesting he should retire. But he responded in the best way possible. In his 1,000th professional game, Arsenal was barely holding on to a 1-0 lead when a corner kick led to chaos. Seaman adjusted his body mid-air to make an impossible save, silencing his critics. But even that madness pales in comparison to a goalkeeper who made a save without looking at the ball. Ben Amos may not be a famous goalkeeper, but in a match against Shrewsbury Town, he did something extraordinary. A striker had dribbled past everyone, including the goalkeeper, and was about to roll the ball into an open net. Then out of nowhere, Amos launched himself blindly and somehow stopped the ball. Was it luck or pure skill? Either way, his reflexes are unreal. Speaking of quick reflexes, Jordan Pickford made one of the craziest saves in Premier League history. During a match between Everton and Chelsea, Pickford got lucky when a shot hit the post. But instead of staying down, he immediately got back up and made another spectacular save. It's impressive enough that he collided with the post and got stuck in the net. But the fact that he still managed to block the shot is unbelievable. Even that sacrifice is nothing compared to a goalkeeper who stopped a shot that had a 99% chance of going in. Manuel Neuer, arguably the greatest goalkeeper ever, has made some legendary saves. But one against Italy was particularly breathtaking. An Italian player had a seemingly guaranteed goal, but Neuer pulled off a ridiculous stop. With Germany already leading 3-0, and now we reach the final two. In an unexpected friendly match between England and Colombia, Rene Higuita made history with his iconic scorpion kick save. As an England player sent in a cross, Higuita ignored all conventional goalkeeping techniques and did something no one had ever seen before, jumping forward and kicking the ball away with his heels. The move became legendary, but even that wasn't the craziest save ever. That honor goes to Joe Hart in the 2008 Manchester Derby. With Manchester City pushing forward, United launched a counterattack toward an empty net. But in a shocking turn of events, Hart sprinted back with the speed of a sprinter and miraculously stopped the shot. That was the craziest save in football history.